Hello everyone. I wanted to put together this video for you in regards to the eye of the storm and slash moving into the storm from the eye, and 10:10 being go time. It definitely is go time, and I wanted you to know what to expect from that. So when Spirit says go time, my impression of that was moving from the eye of the storm into the other side of that spiraling storm that we were in the eye of. I assumed that I could expect to feel myself be catapulted into something new. And as I was being catapulted, I kind of was being catapulted, but as I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't know that that was the shifting into the storm or out of the eye of the storm. And now that I look back on it, I had a huge, huge shift. And I know I am now out of the eye of the storm, and I'm in the other side of that spiraling storm that is catapulting me toward my destiny. And what it was for me, and it might be the same for you, it might be totally different. And that's why I wanted to do this video for you, just to give you a heads up of what you can watch for. Now, some of you maybe have already experienced it, like I just finished experiencing it. Some of you are about to go through it, okay? Or maybe are going through it now. But what I experienced for about the last, I'm going to say week or 2 weeks, and then really strongly after 10/10, after October 10th, was it was like the storm activated, and I felt like, yes, I felt like I was in the eye of the storm, or getting closer to the edge of the other side of that storm, if you will, because I could feel a really, really fast forward moving energy. It actually felt like it was spinning around me, and it was moving me forward, but in a spinning motion, like I was caught up in a whirlwind. I could feel the power of it. It made me feel very uncomfortable because I just felt like I needed to move fast. I was talking fast. I was moving fast. I was very strongly feeling almost like something was moving through me to carry me forward into this this newness. It was like I was being born again. It felt like I was going through a birth canal of some kind. And in going through that birth canal, I now look back on it and realize that what was actually going on was that I was being reborn. Things were being peeled away from me. But going through a birth canal in which I was being made to go through my past, or past versions of myself, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not. If you're going through it or you have already gone through it, I think it will make sense. If you haven't gone through it or experienced that yet, this could be what you have coming. So it'll help you to understand a little better of what you're going through when you start going through it. I started to be somebody that I wasn't. And I could feel that I wasn't myself. And I think that's what made me feel so uncomfortable, because I had done all this work and grown and expanded and was becoming someone that I really loved and liked. And what I was experiencing with this really fast spiraling energy that was around me was like I wasn't me. When I was saying things, it didn't feel like it was coming from me. So like I said, it feels like something, a force, an energy was working through me. And I think what needs to happen is we go through this birth canal or this rebirthing of ourselves, but in doing so, what is being pulled off of us or away from us is all of the old ways of thinking and being and feeling. And therefore, I was experiencing them all over again. And I was being that person all over again. All those different layers that I had worked through, worked so hard to let go of. And they were coming back and I was feeling them and I was thinking, what is going on? Why am I going backwards here? I wasn't going backwards. I was moving through the birth canal of what had been my life up to this point so that I could come out the other side of it and be free of all of it and move forward into what was going to be my new world. I really struggled with it on Sunday. And lo and behold, I was guided to a video on YouTube, which took me to a place of being able to release the last bit of it like that. It was instant. And I'm going to let you know about that come the end of this video, just exactly what that was, okay? But in going through what I went through, I feel amazing. I felt after I released the last little bit of it on, was it Sunday or yesterday? I think it was yesterday, actually. I'm sorry. Yeah, yesterday was a holiday here. I'm in Canada, and yesterday was a holiday for us. It was Thanksgiving. And that's when I came across this video in the morning after feeling so horribly. I was sobbing because I thought, all this work and I've just gone backwards. And I was sobbing. But after going through this releasing thing that I went through, I don't know what to call it, but you'll understand when you see it, I felt amazing. I felt light. I felt new. I felt invincible. I now know that I'm moving forward toward my destiny. I now know that all the abundance that is mine, that was trying to reach me, can now reach me. I know that. And yet before this birthing process, I knew it was out there. I wanted it. I was working toward it. And it just wasn't coming in, and I didn't know why. And what it turns out to be is that I had trapped emotions deep down inside me that stem from old beliefs from my childhood. That's what was blocking me, because you have to understand, when you have trapped emotions from an old belief system, you don't even know it's there. You don't know it exists until you do the process that I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. Then you come to the realization that you've been hanging on to something that is no longer serving you, and it's not going to serve you moving forward. And if you want to experience the abundance, the love abundance, happiness abundance, financial abundance, you have to release all of these old beliefs and emotions, because the emotions, that's the energy, right? The emotion is the magnet. So whether it's something you're sensing and you know you're feeling in the moment or not, it's part of your energy. It's part of your frequency, your vibration. It's what you're putting out to the universe. So you're going to get the same back. And it definitely is going to hold you back from all the abundance that is yours, that's waiting for you. It's waiting for you to be in the proper receiving mode or the proper frequency of it. And you can't get there if you've got these emotions from the past. I have to pause for a minute, guys. I have to take care of something. Okay, I'm back. I just can't believe how amazing I feel today. Like I said, I have such energy, such drive, such ambition, a knowing. I have that knowing, and I feel so light. I do feel like I've released everything I need to release. And like I said, I'm going to let you know what that's all about at the end of the video. But right now, what I really wanted to do was pull a few cards just in confirmation of what I'm talking about now. Because again, I was guided to do this video for you to let you know that what's coming, what you can expect, how you know you are definitely moving into that storm. And just know that when you move into the storm, yes, it does feel like a very, very fast spiraling energy around you. But I believe it's that energy that's pulling. It's pulling you through that, that rebirthing canal, so to speak. And I believe it has to move so fast because it's how the past doesn't stay stuck to you, if that makes any sense. It's about releasing past feelings, past emotions, past thoughts, past ways of being, so that you can come out the other side of this canal and be totally free to move forward toward your destiny. Okay, so now, don't ask me what deck this is, please. I have no clue what the name of it is. I came across it on Amazon, and I just liked it. It was a real cheapy deck. I think it was 15 bucks, but I liked how it was iridescent, so to speak. You'll see what I mean when I pull the cards. Okay, so what I want to know, angels, is what can we all expect from going, what can we expect going into the storm? What are we going to think, feel? How are we going to react? What is it going to be like to go into that storm from the eye, angels? Okay. See the iridescence I was talking about? Isn't that cool? So, and they're obviously from China. I think that's cool too. So Page of Pentacles. A gift, a tangible gift, a new beginning, a message of starting over after healing. So like I said, the eye of the storm is all about, see the cards? It's like they're, it's the eye of the storm was all about us relaxing and getting centered and balanced and recovering and recuperating from all the work we've done up to this point. We have struggled. We worked hard. We painstakingly moved forward and did the work. And that's why we needed to take that break. We needed to do some healing, some inner work. But now that we have, moving into that storm is going to gift us with a brand new, see it, feel it, beginning. And now I want to know, what can we expect? Because obviously we now are moving into that storm to tear away any of the old beliefs and emotions, and so we can start brand new. But once we start brand new, what can we expect once we start brand new? Okay. of Wands. Ooh, Six of Swords. Nice. Five of Wands. This is okay, because the message is coming through. You'll understand in a minute. Ten of Swords. Okay. We are going to be moving forward much quicker than we used to, much quicker than we have up to this point. This is, once you release the baggage, once you let go of whatever it is that's been holding you back, you're not weighted down. There's no more anchor holding you back, slowing you down. You're going to move forward very quickly. But you notice it's not the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords would be very impulsive, very aggressive, forward-moving energy, and it's not. It is the second fastest moving knight in the deck, but Spirit wants you to know. And this can be, you know, an in and out, back and forth kind of energy, but that's not what it is here. What Spirit wants you to know here is you are going to now move forward quite quickly into what you want out of life. You now have the ability, because you're not being held back. You are moving forward to everything that you've wanted, everything you've worked toward, everything you've wished for, dreamed of. You are leaving all of that nastiness of the past. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying your entire past was nasty. What I'm saying is all of the nastiness of your past is being left behind. You're taking those 6 swords, those are your experiences, those are your life lessons, those are things you've learned, and you're moving on from them. But you are taking the experience with you, the memories, the knowledge, right? And there is no more conflict. No more inner conflict, no more outer conflict. This is because Spirit is drawing a line down here, just like Spirit drew a line here. This is the gift side, right? This is what was, this is what is. Which is weird, because to the left is the past, to the right is the future, but whatever. This is what I'm hearing. So this is part of the past. This is all that inner conflict, and it's also all the outer conflict, all the people around you that maybe didn't believe in you, didn't understand why you were doing what you were doing, moving in the direction you were moving in. That's not going to be anymore, because you're going to be very successful in achieving everything you've dreamt of achieving. So they're now going to see, oh, now I get it. No more pain. No more pain. This is done. It's over. The 10 of Swords, it's all about intense emotional pain. That's gone. Going through this birthing canal, that's leaving all these old emotions and struggles behind you. It's done. That is not going to be anymore. You're taking only the 6 swords that serve you, the lessons that you've learned, the experiences you've had that have taught you something. That's all you're taking with you. You're leaving behind all the pain. And you're gonna now, because you don't have anything holding you back. There's no baggage. There's no weight. Your vibration is going to rise so quickly. And as it does, as you raise your frequency, you start to match the frequencies of all the dreams and the wishes and the hopes that you've had. And as soon as you raise your frequency to match those things or come into proximity to them, i.e., love abundance, happiness abundance, financial abundance, your frequency has to be in proximity to all the things that you want in life. You now are going to be able to do that. You're not weighted down anymore. You are light, or you will be. If you're going through this, when you come out of the birth canal, that's where you're going to be. Moving forward to your dreams. Now I just want to get a couple more cards, just what Spirit wants us to know going through this process. What do we need to know from you, Spirit, about going through this process, please? Huh? 3 cards. Perfect. Because I will only take 3 cards. Wow. Okay, guys, I gotta pause again. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys, I'm cooking something and I have to keep checking on it. Okay, so the 3 cards we've got out now, that is just a little bit of extra of what Spirit wants us to know moving forward. Wow, 3 of Pentacles. This is all about achieving great things. You have the skill, the knowledge, the ability, and you will achieve greatness moving forward. Not only that, you are going to have an incredible amount of self-love, a great love in your life, and you're going to love your life. Love from all angles. You're going to love what you do, love who you are, and love who you're with. Love abundance, big time. And it's all because you persevered. 9 of Wands. You moved through all of the hard times, all of the work, all of the struggling, all of the pain and suffering. It's over. You persevered. You have taken the final, or are about to. If you have not gone through the moving, the shifting from the eye of the storm into the next level storm, if you haven't done that yet, that is your final step to fulfillment. Those of you that are sensing that you have shifted out of the eye of the storm and are in the other side of that storm, you have taken your final step to fulfillment. Oh, wow. I am so excited. Get excited, everybody, because this is amazing. Let's get a synchronicity card. Wow. Okay, I need to look at the bottom of the deck. I just heard. Oh, there's the Knight of Swords. Get ready. Okay, this is not an impulsive energy. The Knight of Swords. Spirit wants you to know. Empress. I'm sorry, I just wanted to take... Yeah, divine timing. It's harvest time. Spirit wants you to know that what you're going to go through, I kind of already explained it, but this is about how it's going to feel as you come out of the eye of the storm and into the other side of that tornado or hurricane, right? It's going to feel very uncomfortable. It's going to feel very chaotic. You're not going to have an understanding of what it is that you're sensing and experiencing. Just move with it. Move with it. I'm sorry, guys. You can't see all the cards here. Just realize that. Not that you can see them anyway, but it's kind of nice if you can see the whole shebang, right? There. Okay. So this is going to be the overall energy of moving from the eye of the storm into the other part of the storm, okay? It's going to feel very chaotic, like it felt for me. That's exactly what it felt like. It was kind of chaotic. It was very fast moving, and I just kept feeling like, okay, I got to keep moving, and when I move, I got to move fast, and I got to talk fast, and I got to do everything I do fast. It just overtook me. It was so crazy feeling. And when you come out the other side of this, once you release and you become reborn, so to speak, that drops away and you feel amazing. And where you're headed? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, can we get a Synchronicity Oracle, angels, please? Oh, thank you. Ooh. Spirit is working behind the scenes. 29, which adds up, breaks down and adds up to 11. Spirit is working behind the scenes to move you forward. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The energy around these cards, this reading today, oh, it's crazy, crazy good. I'm going to get a card from the Just Ask Oracle. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Like we didn't already know this, but confirmation. You are being divinely guided. So, like I said, when you're going through, coming out of the eye and moving into the other part of the storm, just, it's going to feel, I got to tell you, I have to be totally honest with you. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I had every night at the same time, and I still don't understand this. I don't know why it happened at the same time every night, but at about 7 p.m. every night for a few nights, I would suddenly be overtaken or overwhelmed by this feeling of fear and anxiety around it. And again, that was part of the past that was stuck inside of me. I had a trapped emotion, or I had trapped emotions inside of me. And doing that releasing exercise that I'm going to tell you about in a minute here, that helped me release the emotion that was making me feel fearful and anxiety ridden. And I assumed that the fear and the anxiety were the emotion, but it wasn't. That was the symptom of the emotion that I was trapping inside me, okay? And I'll let you know what that is. As soon as I get a Sacred Traveler card, we're going to move into that. Okay, 2 cards. So making this shift, you will discover truth. Oh, enlightenment. Yes. I can feel that. It's like I said, I have this really strong knowing now, and I feel so light and so invincible. And that's what you're going to feel too. You're going to feel that you know everything you need to know. And you will have infinite abundance because it will start pouring into your life. You will rise. You will raise your vibration's going to raise on its own, because once you release what it is that's trapped inside you by being reborn or going through the exercise that I'm going to make you aware of, that's super easy and so effective. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like nothing can stop me now. And I know that I am about to experience abundance from every angle. Wow. Okay, guys. So let's get to this releasing exercise. Now, it's maybe for some of you going to sound crazy. It's going to sound like, okay, how can that do what you say it's going to do, Diane? I don't know how it works. I don't really care how it works. All I know is it worked. Worked for me. Now, that's no guarantee that it's going to work for anyone else. I truly feel that with everything in life, you have to believe. You have to believe it to see it. Now, if you don't believe that this clearing exercise is going to release you of all that you need to release from, or release from you, then you likely are not going to, it's not going to be effective for you, okay? So basically, it's about asking your inner guidance system, asking your soul, if you have trapped emotions that are holding you back, and your soul is going to answer you. And if it answers yes, then you will be able to look at a list of 2 columns with, I think it's about 6 rows. The 2 columns are different emotions, okay? It pinpoints what your issue is, what your trapped emotion is. Now I'm going to tell you what mine is, so you'll understand what I'm talking about. I worked it down so that, because I wanted to know what this fear and anxiety was, where it was coming from. I had no reason to fear or feel the anxiety, so I didn't understand it. And fear is an emotion. Anxiety is an emotion. But it stems from something else. It stems from a belief. And what this releasing system does is it pinpoints the belief, and then it helps you release that belief. So the fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety are listed in column A, and I truly thought that's where I would be headed. that was the trapped emotion in me, because that's what I was feeling. But that's not where Spirit took me. Spirit took me to column B. And in column B, it took me to a feeling of unworthiness. And once you figure out what the trapped emotion is, there is a releasing exercise that you do that is that quick. And it is so simple. It's pain-free. It's simple. Anyone can do it. Everyone can do it. And you do it in a matter of about 3 seconds. And then you ask your inner being or your soul or spirit again, okay, have I released that trapped emotion now? And your spirit will tell you yes or no. And then you just keep going if you need to keep going. You can also ask once you're done, do I have any other trapped emotions that are holding me back that I should release? And your spirit or your soul will tell you yes or no. Now, like I said, if you believe that this is going to do you any good, then I believe it's going to do you good. It worked for me. And trust me, this is something that in my life I knew of it because I had done a hypnotherapy session about a week ago. And that's exactly what came up. It was the cause of my feeling unworthy, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together and say, oh, I feel unworthy of abundance. I just knew it was something from my childhood that blocked me from, especially financial abundance. But doing this, it blew my mind, and I feel so much better. So there is a link down below to this video that I'm talking about, and this guy will guide you through it, okay? You don't need anything but your phone or your computer because he shares the list with you, and you just keep looking back at the list, okay? I hope it helps you guys because honestly, it truly helped me. It changed everything in my life, everything. So give it a go. Leave comments. Please let me know how this works out for you. Let me know if you're going through anything that I've talked about in this video, if you're sensing yourself moving out of this eye and into the next storm and being catapulted towards your destiny. I love you guys. I hope this helped you. I'll see you next time.